Hi everybody, my name is Dave. I'm a physical therapist with P4S Golf, and today we're going to be talking about rotator cuff and shoulder pain. Are you a golfer who's been dealing with shoulder pain in your game? If so, you're not alone. This is one of the most common injuries that we see at P4S Golf, and one of the most common areas that just the general public experiences pain. Now, the reason why this area is so important for golfers is because in your swing, you need to use these muscles on the back of your trail shoulder a lot. Just think, when you bring that club back and lift your hands in the air, all of these muscles right here that sit on top of your shoulder blade are needing to contract to hold your arm up in this position. These muscles are what many people commonly refer to as the rotator cuff muscles. And yes, these are common muscles that you use in a golf swing. Specifically, these muscles work on the motion of external rotation like this. So, if this is a motion that you're not completing in your day-to-day life or not working on in your training, if you're a golfer who's wanting to prevent injury or try to help out with your current shoulder pain, we really need to work on strengthening these muscles. Step number one is assure that you have full range of motion and mobility. So, if you're dealing with pain, I want you to run through this little screen right now. Start with the painful shouldered arm at your side. Lift that arm up in the air as high as you can, then bring it back down. Note if there was any pain or if you could not reach fully over your head. Next, we're going to bring your arm out to your side with your thumb up and your palm facing forward. And from here, I want you to go around the world and lift that arm as high as you can towards your head. Bring it back down. Again, note if there was any pain during that motion or if you could not reach that full position, if you kind of got stuck somewhere. The third thing we want to look at is being able to lift your arm up like this and touch your shoulder blades behind you like that. Again, note if you can't reach that position or if there's any pain. And then the final motion we want to look at is reaching up behind your back like this. Again, note if it's restricted in pain or if you just can't reach very far up your back. Now, there is one test that we like to specifically do for golfers as well. This is the shoulder external rotation test, where you get into your golf posture, lift your elbow up to shoulder height, and then rotate that forearm as high as you can. The angle of your forearm relative to the angle of your spine is your shoulder external rotation. If you did not pass that test, if the forearm does not pass the angle of the spine, that's technically a fail on that test. So, first things first, if you have any range of motion or mobility restrictions, that's where we want you to start. So here's a quick example of a couple exercises that you can do to work on your shoulder motion. One is you just have a dowel rod or a golf club, whatever you have access to. You're going to place it in your hand. And I just want you to use your off arm, so the non-painful side, to push that painful side into the air and get it up as high as you can. So this one you're just going to do right in front of your head, like so. And you're trying to complete that motion without it hurting as you use help from the other arm. Number two, you can do the same thing except in that motion that was painful before, where you come out to the side like this. So palm facing forward, thumb up. You're using your off hand to push this arm in the air, and then you're just going around the world. So in a snow angel type motion, up and down like that. Again, the goal with this is to restore pain-free and full range of motion. So if you experience pain at a certain point, don't push too hard after it. Just kind of work up and down into that spot. So if you're looking for more content familiar to what we're going to go through today, we're actually now offering 2 free weeks of our P4S on-demand service. There's a link in the description for this. These videos, basically you sign up for our service, you click on a video and you get all the exercises you need to do for that body part right there in that video. So it's a great way to continue to go through some of these exercises. But just to demonstrate, here's a few I want to review today. I have this band here. This is a great way to strengthen your rotator cuff muscles. You're just going to hold the band with some tension here. The good arm, your non-painful arm, is going to stay stable. And then the affected side, You're going to keep your elbow at your side and then pull your hand out like that. Just like this. Keep your shoulder blades kind of pulled back. And as you do this exercise, you should feel it working right through these muscles. So this is a great way to strengthen those rotator cuff muscles and get them stronger and more prepared to play a round of golf. Another exercise that we like to give to people, this is a more advanced version of some rotator cuff strengthening, is starting here with a band fixed to the wall. And what you're going to do is bring your elbow up to shoulder height and then pull the forearm back. So in full speed, it looks like this. Elbow up, forearm back, shoulder rotated. And you're going to feel this exercise in right about the same area, right in that rotator cuff area. So to review, first things you need to look at is, all right, do I have the shoulder range of motion and the shoulder mobility to effectively get my body into positions that I need to in a golf swing? Number two, I need to work on the strength of those rotator cuff muscles. And these two exercises are really a good place to start, but there's a lot more you can access on our on-demand service. Again, thank you for watching today. Please click on our YouTube channel, like and subscribe to that YouTube channel. Thank you.